I dug that hole for the propane tank, and they have since set that propane tank. They ran the line up to the house over there, and they've hired me to come back and dig this area down, outlined in white paint. They're going to pour a slab in this area, and they've decided they've wanted to park here, so they're going to make that a traffic rated slab. Once that slab's poured, we'll be back in to gravel this whole area, create this parking spot for them. So just need to get this dug down for them today, and we'll be back to finish up the rest. So what I've done in preparation for this excavation is I've used the laser to determine the slope that they are going to have here in the parking area. Me and the contractor chose an elevation of the top of that concrete block right over here as the finish grade for the base rock when we're all done. It's about 2.6% from the house out to the street, and we'll be able to use that laser level, gently dig what we need to dig here, and then grade that off so that when the concrete is poured, they can pour that slab a nice even thickness throughout, and it's ready to go for base rock. All right, well, that was a snap. Got that done, all dug out. A couple little piles of dirt. We'll be off hauling when we come back, and we're gonna be digging out this whole mucky area where the trailer and the truck's sitting, and gravel and all that too. So they'll pour the slab, we'll come back and spread rock over everything. We'll dig out this section, then spread rock over everything, compact it, and this little job will be done. All right, we're back out here, and they've poured the slab over the propane tank, and we're ready to start digging this out. We're gonna remove some dirt, and we're gonna dig down some of this mucky area here They have a water meter box. There was a big puddle here. I just scooped some of that puddle out of there and just muck city. So we're gonna use that little mini, load material into this bobtail here, do a couple loads out of here, and then start bringing in some base rock and start making this thing look beauteous. So let's get after it. All right, Grant's back with our rock, but I'm guessing, yep, we got some traffic here on the road. So we got our pile of dirt piled up here, and we're just gonna get this load dropped, get that truck reloaded with some dirt, heading back to the yard, and then probably just end up waiting for some more base rock. So let's get this gravel dumped and get the truck loaded. we got some Class 2 base for this job. Brown color. The owner wanted something natural looking, so this is gonna work out good. All right, we got one little bobtail load of rock down. Just bringing Grant back in here to get this one dumped, and so we can start spreading. All right, some gravel.
The road here, clears everything.
Come on back a little bit more. That should be good right there, Grant. Ooh, bonus, got a stick. Always got to be careful of your overhead lines when you're dumping. We got pretty good clearance here. Perfect. No, I think we're good. All right, we just finished vibratory plating out here. The roller had some sort of a fuel issue. We thought maybe it was low on gas, but it was not. It had plenty of gas. And what I had to do is lower the throttle down. Instead of running it full throttle, I had to run it like half throttle so that enough fuel could get through whatever debris was blocking the fuel line or whatever might have been in the filter. But sometimes that's how rentals are. But anyways, got all this rock placed in here. Got it packed in, looking good. What do you think, Grant? Grant likes it. Okay. And the neighbor wanted a little bit in front of his place, so that was an easy thing to do. Got that done. Just sweeping up out here. Getting late Friday afternoon, so we're gonna pack things up, sweep the road off, and get out of here. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Over and out.